What's up, everybody? I have a little bit of time and I wanted to make a video on something that I am reading. I'm starting this series on for the remaining of this year. I'm reading As a Man Thinketh, and I've been reading it for a couple of years just to kind of keep my mind together. So before my students come into this classroom, I wanted to make this video on how the thoughts we cultivate. My name is Tamara Lakeisha. I am a life coach. I'm a mother. I am a beginning entrepreneur, a womanpreneur is what I call it. I'm an educator, a businesswoman. I'm all of those things, but first and foremost, I am a child of God. And it feels good to say that. I used to be so embarrassed to say that. I can't even tell you why I used to be so embarrassed, but I used to be so embarrassed to even say that. So social media has got us so wrapped up in videos, and some of us in videos and clothes and fashion, and there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. However, when we don't have a sense of self, we don't know who we are, we don't know our purpose and things of that nature, we tend to follow. We tend to do what others do. We tend to, dibble and dabble in little things, and there's nothing wrong with that, except that we lose ourselves in it. Instead of going within, we go external to get validation externally, and that is so wrong to do. Of course, it's all you know when it's all you know, but when you know right and you know different, and that different makes sense, and you're gaining clarity from that difference, that's when you start moving further or closer and closer to the truth and to your purpose. And I never thought I'd be the one that sit on here and do videos about finding your purpose and being faithful, although I know, who I am and what I like and where I'm going, and however, I don't know how I'm getting there. That being said, there's a chapter in, like I said, I'm reading As a Man Thinketh, and there's a chapter in this book, and if anyone has read this book, you know that it's very small. It's like a pamphlet. And so in the beginning of The Effect of Thought on Circumstances, he says, man's mind may be likened to a garden, which may be intelligently cultivated or allowed to run wild. But whether cultivated or neglected, it must and will bring forth, if no useful seeds are put into it, then an abundance of useless seeds will fall therein, and will continue to produce their kind. What are you putting in your mind? What are you reading? What are you watching? What are you listening to? Who are you talking to? Who are you hanging around? What are you sleeping all day? What exactly are you doing? What you put into your mind grows. What you read, what you look at. I'm not saying that you have to be this Christian, read the Bible all the time. I'm not saying that you have to be a Buddhist. I'm not saying any of that, but be mindful of what you read. Be mindful of who you hang around. Be mindful of what you listen to, because though that your mind is your garden, your mind is your everything. Your mind holds the key to absolutely everything. How we feed ourselves, how we take care of ourselves, all of that. If we are feeding ourselves unhealthy fast food, McDonald's and things of that nature, guess what's going to happen? Eventually our health is going to start to fail. Some would disagree with me, and that's okay. They can have their opinion, and I have mine about how I know by eating healthy what it's done for me, and by exercising what it does for me mentally, physically, all of that. Like, I feel so good when I work out. So what I feed myself, what I listen to, what I read, who I hang around, All of that is so intentional. I am intentional about what I do every single day. Be intentional about what you do every day. Don't just hang around anybody. Don't just hang around anybody. Don't allow anybody and everybody in your space. You are sacred. Your space should be sacred. My space, my home is sacred. I am making it into a place where I go to relax, and I teach my boys how to build a space in which it's peaceful, it's comfort, it's love, and that's it. There's nothing else allowed in their space that disturbs their peace. Nothing and no one. I stop it at the door. You will not be allowed in my house if you bring chaos and drama. No, sir. No, ma'am. No. And so that's how I raise my boys. That is how I live my life. I don't just speak it. I live it. I live it. I don't want anybody to say, oh, she's just all words. No. I really live this life, and I enjoy it. Like, I love living just a peaceful life. I really do. I have rituals that I love, and I journal. I don't journal every day, but you have to get into this space where you center yourself. Every morning, I center myself. What am I doing today? What is my purpose today? How am I walking? Because I want to make sure that I walk the walk that I am put on this earth to walk, nothing more. I do not do anything outside of that. And I make sure that I am, and I fall off the wagon. I'm not perfect. Nobody is perfect. However, the effort is all that it is. It's effort. And one step at a time, and you're going to fail. Like, my 9-year-old said, I love to fail. I said, well, and I knew the answer to this. I said, well, why do you love to fail? He said, because I learn. I learn what I'm bad at. I learn what I'm good at, and I get better at it. Those are my exact words. So I know that he's listening. They just get tired of me talking about it all the time, but I enjoy talking about those things. So be mindful. Be mindful of what you listen to, what you read. Meditate. Clean your space. My one thing that I meditate in the shower. My shower time is my everything. Like, I enjoy taking a shower. It is almost like it cleanses me on another level. Find that one thing that cleanses you from the inside out, and do that. Cultivate that type of lifestyle so that you're healthy and you feel good, and it exudes off of you. Like, people can feel your good energy. That is what I am all about, good energy. I love giving that off, because then people don't come to me if you are bad. Like, I can see a bad person. I can see you. I can see good. I can see bad. I can see people's, or I can see you. And that used to scare me because I did not know what that was. So I wouldn't say anything, and I would just be around anybody. No, ma'am. No, sir. Not anymore. You're not allowed in my space. And get mad. I don't care. You mad because I say no? Like, so what? Start saying no. Because guess what? You're going to feel, I used to feel so sick in my stomach from just saying yes and knowing I wanted to say no. So I end with that. Again, cleanse your space, clean up, straighten up. I do that almost every other week. I will just straighten up and I will clean, and it just feels good to me to clean. And like I said, have that bath time, that shower time where you're cleansing yourself. I love it because it's a renew for me. Shower is a renew for me. When I tell you it's on a whole other level for me, it is on a whole other level for me. So I'm going to try to make these videos now that I'm a working woman. I'm going to try to make these videos 4 days a week. I don't know my schedule. We'll see, because I am in graduate school, so I'm just about done with graduate school. I'll probably be able to do it more often, but there's no guarantee. So I'm going to do these videos when I can until my life kind of settles down and my boys and I are at a good, much better place. We're getting there. Today is a good day to have a good day. Every day is a good day to have a good day. I could complain, but I will not do it. I will not do it. Life is rough, but it's also rewarding. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Peace and love and blessings.